If you could go back and do any day over again, what day would you choose?
Oh, I don't know. I've had some doozies. But it would be a happy one. And definitely sometime after the discovery of chocolate.
Do you ever notice something about humans? If you ask them if they could go back and live any day over again, what do? They always want to go back and fix something, as if they knew the precise moment when something went wrong.
But sometimes you do, baby. Sometimes there's a day that you know as sure as the sun changed your life. And then life gets to be more precious because suddenly you know you're not going to live forever. And that's Jennifer. She acts just like she's going to live forever.
Nobody lives forever.
People like to think that bad things only happen to faceless strangers in the newspaper.
I wonder what day Jennifer would go back and change.
Oh, that day hasn't come for her yet, but it's coming.
Tess? Oh, Tess.
They didn't know what they were doing, baby. They just didn't know what they were doing. When you walk down the road, heavy burden, heavy load, I will rise and I will walk with you. I'll walk with you till the sun don't even shine. Walk with you every time. I tell you, I'll walk with you. Walk with you. Believe me, I'll walk with you.
We were just sitting there on the chair talking about something, and they decided to have some brandy and smoke a cigar.
And you had a cigarette?
I'm trying to quit.
Well, whose idea was it? The brandy?
I don't know. It just seemed like a nice way to end the night. He said that his dad always did that after a good meal. Something about it being the only thing that his dad ever did that he wanted to grow up and do too.
So it was his idea to start drinking?
No, I don't mean that.
How's that hand?
What?
Can we get the spelling? Is that Jennifer with 2 N's or 1?
2.
And what's Curb?
It's a magazine where I work.
You a reporter there?
I'm an assistant. Sometimes they let me write.
How'd you get here tonight?
And my friend took me because my car's in the shop.
So what were you doing at the party?
I met him yesterday.
Which one?
Clay.
All right, I'll give him a message as soon as I can. Well, so, sir, it has been an hour already. Curb. Curb. Curb Magazine. Why am I explaining this to you? You called us. What? No, she's not. She's in the elevator. Oh, is this a coffee machine, people? Yes, it is. Yes, again, and I've got some serious magazine stuff happening here. I mean, where's the repairman?
Repair person.
Oh, never mind. She's here. Oh, this is good. This is very good. Hi, I'm Cookie. Nice to meet you. I don't know. It's still jamming when I collate, and it collates when I reduce. So.
Uh-huh.
Do you know anything about elevators?
Yes, I know you need one that works.
Well, Jenny's the one who called about the copy machine, but she's...
Stuck.
Yeah, she's been in there forever. She probably likes it, though. She's like a hermit. She's probably recording things in her journal about the whole ordeal, you know, her impression of it. The isolation, the experience.
Okay, so you promise.
It's no big deal. Nobody ever knows anybody at these things anyway.
I'm sorry I was late.
Oh, no problem. Our copier fixer lady is here.
So you want to use the phone, or?
No, but I think I'm going to take the stairs the rest of the way. So, tomorrow.
Tomorrow? That's great. There's a tomorrow.
You might want to park your car close by. It's sort of a funky area.
Oh, her car's in the shop. I'll drive.
Okay. The more the merrier. It was nice being stuck with you.
You too.
You got a date in an elevator.
I got an interview.
Oh, Saturday night, you're looking for an interview. Have I taught you nothing?
That's the real estate guy who developed Electric Alley.
The one from the warehouse district? The antique guy?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, string him along till I get a couch.
There's nothing to string along.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Why did I let you go to that post office? That could have been me in that elevator. Do you realize that? That could have been me.
They always think that, don't they? If only. Why didn't I? What if?
There's one moment when you know as sure as the sun that moment changed your life.
I wonder if Jennifer will ever remember what she said in the elevator.
I wonder if she'll ever forget.
We got here after the party had already started. About 9. I didn't know anybody here, so I felt sort of, funny.
I am so amazed by all of it. This good, this like dim lighting. I got a zit and it won't show. This stuff is so wonderful. Look at this. Oh. Oh, that's it. That's it. This is it. It's a little deco, a little Jetsons. It's me. Yeah, this is perfect. I'll never want to sleep on this. Get off the couch.
I wonder how we get upstairs.
Oh, try the elevator.
I'm very happy here. Lead on.
Wow.
I love the sunflowers.
Yes. Go up. How do you go up?
You pull the gate down from the inside.
Going up?
I'll show you.
Are you a friend of Clay's?
I hope so. Have a good time.
Thanks.
Alex. Unbelievable. Where have you been? How you doing? I've been around. Cool. How are you? I'm doing great.
I don't know. What are we doing here?
Well, you're going to an interview, and I'm going to sit down with one of these guys and discuss the names of our children. So, if we separate, I'll meet you at the car on Sunday. Bye.
So you're a reporter?
No, just an assistant. But they said if I wrote something good that they printed. Clay's story seemed like a good idea.
When'd you finally hook up with him?
Cookie wandered off, and I went to look for him. He wasn't upstairs, so I took the elevator back down. And there's that courtyard in the back. That's where I met Monica.
Hello.
Hi.
Sarsaparilla? Don't you hate parties when you don't know anybody?
I don't know anybody here either.
I'm Monica.
I'm Jennifer. Thanks. Have you seen Clay?
Yes, I have. Have you ever read this? A stone, a leaf, an unfound door. I've always loved that. An unfound door. I mean, how do you know there's a door to be found? I guess sometimes you don't see it till you've just walked through it.
You were supposed to be my friend. Well, friends don't...
Excuse me.
This is great. This is great. When I'm gone a couple of weeks and... Look, 8 months, Alex! You dumped all my stuff in the basement. You steal my girlfriend when I'm not supposed to be upset?
8 months, man. Where were you? I'm glad to see you.
Oh, yeah, I can tell. You threw all my stuff in the trash.
I didn't trash it, okay? I needed the space. I didn't know when you were coming back, if you were coming back. I put it down here.
What am I supposed to do? Where's my desk? It's all here, I'm telling you. There, somewhere here. There's your desk.
So they were arguing.
No. Yes, downstairs, but not up here.
Well, then how'd the glass get broken?
What?
Who started the fight? Was it over you?
No.
So there was a fight?
Yes, but not later. Look, no one was fighting when it happened.
Then who threw the glass across the room? What happened to your hand?
I can't remember.
What do you remember? What made you go into that room?
I went upstairs. Clay went in there. He waved to Alex. Alex followed him in.
Into his den.
Yes, Alex called it Clay's sanctuary of unnecessary things.
Can you say that again?
He wanted me in there.
I think you're supposed to go in there.
Okay.
Don't seem funny when you get too far. Too far gone is where you're at. I'll meet you there. You don't go back. Picture that. Pictures are what hold you back. Picture what you've just been told, and rid yourself of what you know.
So, where were you when the gun went off?
Do you remember the gunshot?
No.
It looks like some kind of a burn. She's got no clue where it came from. Kid's in shock.
Let me get this straight. A friend of yours is lying dead 10 feet away from you on the other side of that wall, and you can't remember what happened. Now, 3 people went in that room. 2 people came out. You can start taking this seriously, little girl. Because you are a suspect in a murder investigation.
Oh, my God.
Jennifer, there's nothing to be afraid of. Just tell us the truth.
Oh, I am.
Tell me about Clay. What did he tell you in the elevator?
Stuff like this always happens to me. Wrong place at the wrong time.
What do you mean?
Well, I couldn't get stuck on the elevator with a pot-bellied insurance salesman. I got a jealous girlfriend on the 10th floor that I was supposed to take the lunch.
Well, at least you've got a peace offering.
Oh, this? No, this is a business gift from a very grateful investor. It's probably a very old bottle of brandy. A year ago, I couldn't get a six-pack of beer for Christmas.
I can't believe we're the same age. You've done so much with your life, and I haven't even started.
Everybody's on their own path. Timing's everything.
You know, every day I read my horoscope, but it never says today is the day that you will make a difference. So I did something totally radical this morning, and I just threw it out. And I actually prayed. I asked God that if just one day I could do something to make a difference.
Well, but you know what they say. Be careful what you pray for. Hey, look at that, finally. Some progress. Here, mail.
Thank you.
So, drop by, and once you realize that I have nothing worth quoting, you can stay and enjoy the party, and don't worry about crashing.
Okay. Hey, forgot your brandy.
Oh, right, thanks. Another hour in here, we'd have been drinking it.
Okay, so you promise.
It's no big deal. Nobody ever knows anybody at these things anyway.
Sorry I'm late.
Oh, no problem, Ma. Copier fixer lady is here.
So, the jealous girlfriend. The one who works on the 10th floor. Never saw her before? Never run into her in the hallway?
No, it's a big building.
She had another boyfriend before Clay. You know who it was?
You steal my girlfriend when I'm not supposed to be upset?
8 months, man. Where were you? You can't just waltz in and
Clay?
expect nothing to change, man. Listen,
Clay, are you down there?
glad to see you.
Oh, yeah, I can tell. You threw all
Clay?
my stuff in the trash.
I did.
So they were fighting over the girlfriend.
No, Alex said that he wasn't upset about Ava because she was very jealous.
What are you doing down there? Are you with someone?
Yeah. The prodigal roommate has returned.
Can you please come up here and help Roger program the CD player?
Sure.
So he shot him over the girlfriend.
Nobody shot anybody!
Well, I've got a gun in the next room that says different.
Well, I don't remember a gun. I didn't see a gun. I didn't hear a gun. I don't remember a gun.
Do you remember the blood?
Oh, come on, Sal.
Must have read this book 6 times on that drive.
Drove all by yourself?
Yeah. I lived here for 2 years. I didn't even know this thing worked.
Here.
Oh, thanks. Sarsaparilla? I know Clay's full of surprises.
I didn't mean to eavesdrop down there.
No, I guess you and I are the last to find out about what everybody else upstairs already knows. Your best friends fight about the stupidest stuff. I don't think losing Ava upsets me as much as thinking that Clay would try to steal her away does.
How long were you gone?
Too long.
He said he had this big fight with his mother. Said he wanted to find his real father, sort of figure out who he was. But his mother didn't want him to, so she didn't tell him where his father lived. But he just picked up and took off anyway. He thought Clay would keep his room for him. All the time I was listening to him, I felt like he was telling me things that he never told anybody else. Like he never said anything like that before, ever. Like we were in some secret garden and time had just stopped or something. Like I was supposed to be there. It made me feel like I mattered.
I haven't talked to my mom since.
Well, you have to tell her. Everything that you just told me.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I drove straight through from Seattle. I stopped at this little florist to buy her some yellow roses. It's her favorite. I just came over here to shower and unpack, and I thought I'd drive over, knock on her door, and just tell her. Oh, look at the time. I guess I have to wait till tomorrow.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm not.
A stone, a leaf, an unfound door, and of all the forgotten faces, naked and alone, we came into exile. At least you brought my book back.
I got a lot of miles out of that book.
55 pickup breakdown on you?
6 times.
Oh, you're a jerk.
So are you.
I had some real good brandy upstairs.
Oh, man. Well, you're even starting to act like your old man.
Well, do you want some or not?
Yeah.
Hey, you want to get that interview now?
Yeah.
Come on. You have to see his sanctuary of unnecessary things.
And that's when you went into the, what is it?
The sanctuary or something.
And about what time was that?
Well, he couldn't go to his mother's, so after midnight, I guess.
So you had a few drinks with the boys. And that's when all the trouble started. Oh, so you weren't in there?
Yeah, I was.
Here's what I
but-
think happened. I think Alex used you to get back at his cheating girlfriend. He's in there with you and Clay. You guys start drinking. He makes a pass at you to make Ava jealous. Only it's Clay that gets jealous instead because, hey, it's Clay that invited you to the party, right? And let's face it, it wasn't no interview he was planning on giving you, okay? Then they start arguing. Somebody throws a glass.
No.
Gun comes out.
No.
Somehow you get in the middle and bam!
No.
One guy's dead
No.
and another one might as well.
No!
All right, listen to me.
That's enough.
Go ahead, you try.
We're gonna go talk to your friend. Why don't you sit here and relax, okay? Oh, one more thing. This Monica you keep talking about, no one talked to her. No one invited her. No one knows who she is.
Why can't they see you?
I'm not here for them.
Why can't I remember what happened?
All of it at once would be too much for you. But you can remember what you need to know.
How?
Are you all right?
I remember what happened. I'm trying to quit. Smoking. Clay's father had some cigars from Cuba. And I had a cigarette. She told me to go in.
Who?
I think you're supposed to go in there.
Okay?
Which of us has looked into his father's heart? Which of us has not remained forever prison pent? Which of us is not forever a stranger and alone? I mean, you read this driving the back roads of America for 8 months and you wonder why we're worrying about you?
I was in my introspective phase.
He's been in that since we were kids.
So explain this to me. A couple hours ago, you guys want to kill each other, and now you're like blood brothers. I don't get it.
It's because you're drinking sarsaparilla.
It's a guy thing.
It's all good.
It's all good.
It's all good.
So is this that business gift? You know that business brandy that was in that nice box?
Oh, actually, that wasn't brandy. Let me show you. This guy wants me to go on a deal with him down by the railroad. He knows I have this antique store, right? Buys me this.
Whoa.
Yep. It's a German Luger from World War II. Came with a full 1-year membership to the Ridgemont Gun Club.
I'm not a gunman, but if I was, I'd want that one. God, it's beautiful.
I went down there this morning, you know, they give lessons and stuff. Let me tell you something. It's a hell of a feeling, man. Just,
oh. Hey, pow. It's not funny.
So that man just gave it to you?
yeah. People always gave gifts like this to my dad. You know, like cigars. Here.
Is it loaded?
Did Clay ever tell you the story of this place? About this whole funky block? We used to work construction together. We lived off a hot plate right here. Had to turn the heat off every night. Froze our butts off for, what, 3 years? I spent my paychecks on ski equipment and windsurfing. And Clay takes the $5,000 that he earned, buys a whole block one day.
One day?
I bought 24-hour options from every property owner on the street to buy their warehouses. They thought it would be quick cash.
Takes the notes to the bank, borrows millions, buys a whole block. Now look. Man, I guess I'm just gonna have to grow up.
Sorry, buddy. That's just the way it goes.
Oh, hey.
Oh, my God!
Oh, get you some help here.
Check it out. You all right?
Oh.
Oh, my God. Hey, somebody call 911.
Everybody back off. Back off. Let him in. Hang in there, John. You're doing good. Doing good. You just hang in there, all right? Could you please hurry?
Let go. It's okay.
He's gone. I guess that's how this happened.
That's exactly what Clay said.
There must have been a bullet left in the chamber. They never knew.
I guess you can go. We're gonna hold on to your friend for a while, but your story checks out.
Do you need a ride home?
Home? That's it?
It was an accident. Stupid, senseless, stinking accident. That's what it was. It's over.
We'll call you if we need anything else. You ought to get somebody to look at that hand. Whatever you do, don't put oily stuff on it. It keeps it from breathing. You want to let it keep breathing.
Keep breathing. I suppose stuff like this happens to you all the time.
It never gets easier.
Never gets easier. What a waste.
I don't believe it. That could have been me in there. You realize that? I mean, that could have been anybody, but that couldn't have been me. Yeah, this is perfect. My mom will never want to sleep on this.
O waste of lost in the hot mazes lost, among bright stars on this most weary, unbright cinder lost. Remembering speechlessly we seek the great forgotten language, the lost lane end into heaven, a stone, a leaf, an unfound door. Where, when, O lost, and by the wind grieved ghost, come back again.
Good morning.
Hi. We didn't call for repair.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I mean, I just turned it on and I don't believe it. Call for service. Mm-hmm. Well, how about it?
All right, I will.
Morning. Hi. You okay?
Fine.
Yeah, I tried calling you all day yesterday.
Oh, yeah? I didn't hear it. Slept a lot.
It's probably a good thing. It's in the paper. You're in it, too. It says the 30-year-old former teacher was killed when party host Martin, youthful developer of St. Louis' trendy electric alley, displayed a handgun to the victim and an unidentified female. That's you.
By the way, did you see someone there named Monica that night?
It says the victim was hit once in the chest and died several minutes later. Gosh, I didn't know that. You didn't tell me about that. I mean, I thought he died instantly.
No. It is going to be a big day on the phone. Lots of facts to check. I hate Mondays.
I heard about the terrible thing that happened. That was her?
No, I think she's still in shock.
Well, this is a hard truth to wake up to. You're going to have to give her some time.
It's the weirdest thing. She acts like nothing ever happened. 2 weeks? Doesn't even mention it. You think she's gonna break down, you know? But she doesn't. Copier machine keeps breaking down, but she doesn't. I don't get it.
Yeah. Hold on. Cookie, there's a call for Jeff on 1.
Cookie here. Yeah.
I got your copy machine all fixed. I thought I'd say goodbye. Sometimes people don't get a chance to say goodbye.
Where have you been?
I'm an angel.
I know.
It was, pretty ugly. I hated my mom, and she knew it. I was halfway to Chicago before I even started to feel like a jerk.
I think everybody blames their parents for something.
Let me guess. You were Daddy's little girl. He checked out all your boyfriends in high school, gave you money for your first apartment. And I bet you still blame him for something, right?
Mm-hmm. For sheltering me.
Oh.
So how did it work out with your dad?
It was the worst. My mom was right. You know that thing that parents always say? I'm only doing this because I love you. Yeah. I'm starting to believe that's true.
Is that what you want to tell your mom?
Yeah. See, my mother always thought that nothing she ever did mattered. But saying no to me all those years and keeping that man out of my life, thank God she sheltered me. That mattered. I didn't even know it. Here's to good parents. They never get a break.
Why didn't you stop it?
That wasn't my purpose here.
If I hadn't given him one of these, he probably wouldn't have stayed.
And if I hadn't given you one, you probably wouldn't have stayed either. And then nobody would know what really happened except Clay, and they might not have believed him.
What, that's it? I was just here to be a witness to some accident? Why me? Why him? It's all so random.
Sometimes things can seem random because God allows us to make choices. But he has a choice too, and he chose to put you in that room that night.
Why?
Because you asked him to. You prayed to be able to make a difference, do you remember? And you will. But you don't have to build a building or publish a magazine to make a difference in this world. God will use you right now where you are if you let him. You wanted to know that you mattered. So did Alex's mother. Let him answer both your prayers.
I drove straight through from Seattle. I stopped at this little florist to buy her some yellow roses. It's her favorite.
Hello? Hi.
Please don't take this personally, but I just don't think I could take any more flowers right now, so can you just leave the card and take them back to your shop or maybe give them to a hospital or something?
These are from Alex. I'm the unidentified female. I was with him all night. We talked and talked. We talked for so long, it ended up being too late for him to come here, so we went upstairs.
He was coming here?
He found his father, his real father, and he said that it was awful. So he just drove back straight through from Seattle, and he just wanted to stop off and shower before coming here to bring you these. He was really, really sorry about your fight. He just needed to find out who he was, and he did. He was your son. And he was really, really proud of that. I know the newspaper said that he didn't die instantly, and it's true. But he was laughing. And he said,
Man, I guess I'm just gonna have to grow up.
Sorry, buddy. That's just the way to go.
hey.
Oh my God!
Oh, get you some help here. Hang in there, Alex. Hang in there, everything. Oh.
Don't be afraid, Alex. You're not, are you? Some roads home are shorter than others. And you mustn't worry about the people you leave behind. Your mother will know what was on your heart, I promise. And as for your father, well, there's one waiting for you right now who will never disappoint you. You're about to meet him face to face.
Let go. It's okay.
I'm sorry. We just didn't know what we were doing. I know. I
It's a different kind of case, huh, baby? Well, it's good for a caseworker to have an experience as the angel of death. It makes one mindful of the whole picture.
Sometimes the end is just the beginning, huh?
The end usually is just the beginning. It hurts so awfully bad when a beautiful life is taken away from us. But it's never really taken away. Previously on Touched by an Angel.
You have any idea what you've done? You know what you've done?
Wayne, please, would you just listen?
Listen to her, Wayne. She's an angel. Used to pray for a little brother. And when I finally got one, well, every morning I'd wake up expecting a miracle, hoping I'd walk through the door, he'd be at the breakfast table, all fixed, fine. But a miracle never happened. And I stopped believing in him.
Joey really needs you now, Wayne.
Oh, little town of Bethlehem.
Hey, Wayne. Guess what?
What's that?
You love me.
Yeah, I do.
And I love you too, Wayne.
Hey, Wayne, can I open my Christmas presents now?
Sure, I'll be right down.
Okay, last one on Christmas trees, a rotten egg.
What did you eat to make you dream about flying angels?
Don't forget, after we open the presents, we gotta go back down to the church so I can see the angels again. Okay.
I'm no good at praying, you know. Not real praying. I guess after what happened last night, I should believe in you. But it's not going to be that easy. Because if you're really out there, I'm in a lot of trouble. I appreciate the angels and all, but I'd just as soon pass right now. Thank you.
He knows the truth. He saw it. Why is he so afraid to believe?
The first day one believes can be the most beautiful and the most difficult.
Difficult?
I'm coming, little brother.
A miracle is a very fragile thing. And if you don't take care of it, you can let the truth just get twisted out of it. And that's when it becomes dangerous.
How can a miracle become dangerous?
Anything from God can become dangerous in the wrong hands. Wayne is a man who's walked in the darkness for a long time. And a miracle like last night has shown a bright light, and it's shining smack dab in the middle of everything that Wayne does not want to see.
So he can't begin his new life until he's finished with the old one.
He's at a crossroads, baby. And you've got to get him out of the intersection before he gets run over.
Wayne! Be right there, Joey.
Someone is speeding in his direction, and he's about to get hit dead on.
Somebody? Who?
Merry Christmas.
Thanks, you too. I'm sorry, but we're not serving breakfast yet on account of what happened. But I'll get you some coffee.
Black, what happened?
Come on. An angel appeared and flew in the church.
She didn't fly, she sort of hovered.
Everybody saw it. It was a miracle.
I'm telling you, I felt something like...
Like God. You didn't see him, but somehow you just knew he was there.
But you saw the angel.
Clear as day. Awesome. It's kind of scary and beautiful all at once. I'm going today to see if she comes back.
Twice in the same year. You're kidding, right?
You give me directions to this church? Miracles are kind of my business. That's right, a Christmas miracle. Yes, it's true. I saw it myself, and so did everybody else. It was kind of scary and awesome all at the same time. You better get a news crew down here right away, because if you don't, I'm going to call Channel 10 next. All right. You're welcome.
Gus, why does God make men like that?
He doesn't. They make themselves like that. The sad truth, baby, is that wherever there's an opportunity, there's an opportunist. And nothing brings them out like a good old-fashioned miracle. When you walk down the road, heavy burden, heavy load, I will rise and I will walk with you. I'll walk with you till the sun don't even shine. Walk with you every time. I tell you, I'll walk with you. Believe me, I'll walk with you.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, how are you? Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Joey.
Oh, hey, Edna.
Is Wayne inside?
No, he had to go to work.
On Christmas? Oh, nobody works on Christmas.
Well, the pastor works on Christmas.
That's a good point. Looks like we got some extra people, so make sure you only hand out one to each person, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Hey, son, can I have one of those?
Oh, you came to see the angels, didn't you? Well, that's why I came. I saw the angels last night, too.
Did anybody else see the angels?
Oh, yeah, everybody. Well, my brother and Edna, Pastor Mike, everybody. The angels, they took my friend Serena up into heaven. And then the one angel, she turned into light. She flew high up into the sky. And then the white bird, it flew away. But it dropped a feather. And I got it here. You see it?
Is that so?
Yeah. It's starting now. I gotta go, because I gotta hand out programs. That's my job.
Oh, then I'll take one of those. Bye, kid. Thanks for everything.
All right. Bye now. Hey. Where's my feather?
Angel was hovering right over there, and then the dove flew right over my head. It flew right over my head.
Hey, leave that donkey alone. Get out of here. Excuse me. Everybody is supposed to sit down when they hear the organ.
Please, could we all take our seats? Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Last night, something happened here that some are calling a miracle.
It was a miracle.
But what does it mean?
It means that we're doomed. That's what it means. Judgment is coming.
The little girl died last night, but I saw her here, and the angels just took her away.
Yes, Serena's passing may have been part of a miracle.
Praise God.
But this is something we must take one step at a time, slowly, reverently.
Slowly?
We have been given a marvelous gift. A mystery has occurred in our midst, a holy visitation. We must not greet it with panic and superstition. We must cherish it and hold it in our hearts until we have learned what God intends for us to do with it.
Pastor Mike, some people slept here last night. I know I went home, but I couldn't sleep at all.
Harvey Osborne thinks this is the beginning of the end of the world. And Clara Otis said her rheumatism's feeling better, and Amy Tasler said hers is feeling worse. What in the world's going on?
Well, I'm not exactly sure yet, but if we could all pray
Oh,
about
come on
this.
now. Really, there's got to be something more we can
Pray.
do.
We should. That's what we.
It's time for a hymn.
Please, let's try to stay calm. Please, everyone.
Is this the place for the Flying Angel?
May I help you?
Gina West with Channel 8. We're here to check out the miracle.
Miss West, our services are open, but
Well,
not...
I would appreciate if I could just ask, who was it that saw the miracle? Was it one person? Did you
I
all
saw
see
the
it,
angel.
or-
He's our man.
Folks, I'm a stranger here. A guest in this town, a man looking for direction to solve my lack of direction. But last night, I saw a light in the heavens. A light brighter than anything I have ever seen. You saw it too, didn't you, son?
Yes, sir. The angel showed it to me.
That's right, the angel. The most beautiful sight I have ever seen. An angel, all in flowing white. I tell you, folks, I was headed down a dark road. An itinerant preacher who'd lost his faith, planning to abandon my calling. But I saw the light of God last night, and it led me here to this sacred place. I stood in the back of this church, tears of joy on my face, as the light from the angel cleansed my soul.
Excuse me.
And the most miraculous sight of all was the light turning into one of the most pure of God's creations, a dove. You saw it, didn't you? For those of you who may be doubters, I have proof.
Hey, that's my feather.
That's right, son, it's yours. And yours and yours. It belongs to us all, a gift from the heavenly creature itself. This feather, this heavenly reminder of God's presence, floated down to me like manna from the heavens.
Yes.
Tess, why are they believing all this?
Because he's telling them exactly what they want to hear. They're eager to embrace the miracle. And eagerness is what a con man loves best of all.
Hey, you came back.
Hello, Joey.
Hey, everybody, the angel's back.
No, Joey. I'm just here for you today.
Oh, okay. Never mind. You know, the other angel, the real funny one?
Tess.
Yeah, she took Serena up to heaven, didn't she?
She helped, yes.
So she's not coming back, huh?
No, she's not. But you should know that Serena is very happy where she is today. It's okay to cry, Joey. I know how much you miss her.
She was my friend, and she took care of me.
Well, now it's time that you started to take care of someone.
Are you who I think you are? Well, you're late. Everybody's gone. Hold on. Don't cry. Don't cry. Okay. Hi. Hello. Hello. Oh, hello.
baby.
I never picked up a baby before. I picked up a puppy once.
I knew this was a special place the moment I walked in. See, people want to believe. And this is about to become a place of great belief. Happens every time I throw a revival. Get ready for the onslaught.
Onslaught?
People don't experience miracles every day, if ever. They want to see where they happen, be a part of it. Once in San Antonio, a mob leveled a church. They were splintering the pews with axes just to get relics. That probably won't happen here. Well, it's been nice meeting you all.
Do you have to go somewhere?
Said my piece. It's time to move on.
Would you just wait here a minute, please?
Of course.
I don't think he should take access to these old pews, but we could use a refurb.
Well, you have a building fund, don't you?
No, just a charity fund.
Oh, yes, that does require some finessing. I once ran across the same situation in Tallahassee. We took the charity fund and temporarily called it the building fund. And invested in the church and community by adding on and building up. Attendance increased so fast that in 1 month we replaced the charity fund and doubled it.
That is amazing.
Yes, he is.
Edna, I think you ought to take a look at this.
Sorry, not now, honey.
No, it's not a puppy.
You're busy now, son.
Pastor Charles, I think I speak for all of the others when I say that we'd appreciate any help you could give us around here.
Are you asking me to stay on?
Well, we'd like you to hold one of your revivals here.
I'm not worthy, but thank you. I'd be honored.
Pastor Charles, will you do me the honor of having Christmas dinner with my family and me?
The honor, sweet sister, would be mine.
Wayne will be here just a minute to pick us up. Won't he be surprised?
Joey?
Oh, hey, Wayne.
Who are you talking to?
Your Christmas present?
A crack baby.
Lots of drugs in that baby system. It's tragic.
Dr. Toma, you're wanted in OR 2 for consultation. Dr. Toma to OR 2 for consultation.
Which one is your baby, honey?
That one.
That's my favorite, too.
Yeah. Hey, you're the angel. Are you a nurse now, too?
I'm here to watch your baby.
Oh, me too. What's that thing over his bed?
Oh, that's a light to keep the baby warm.
Well, I'm not cold.
Well, babies are a little more fragile than grown-ups.
Oh, well, I don't know about that. I don't know about a lot of things.
You know about your baby.
Is my baby gonna be all right?
Well, Joey, your baby has special problems. You see, his mother took drugs before he was born, and it hurt her and it hurt the baby. And then she went away and left him, so we have to keep him here and take care of him.
Well, how do we do that?
Well, for starters, these babies have not been held enough or loved enough. And we don't have enough nurses to rock them. Rocking them make them feel real good.
Can I rock my baby?
No. I think that's a bad idea. We need to go, Joey.
But Wayne, I love him. I want to rock him.
You're not rocking the baby.
Am so.
Joey.
Jackie, could you help here?
It's Wayne, right?
Right.
Could we talk a second? Babies in this condition need special attention. They have been so deprived that any love that Joey could give would really help.
Look, I can appreciate that. But as you can see, Joey doesn't understand a lot of things. So just what makes you think he can handle something like this?
Oh, just a nurse's instinct.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's tub time. I'm gonna put on my gown.
So how's the little guy doing today?
Oh, much better. At this rate, he'll be needing a home soon. Hint, hint.
Oh, no. I got my hands full with Joey.
Maybe you could do it if you had some help.
And just what makes you think that's a good idea? Nurse's instinct again?
You're learning.
Hey. Hey there.
Here we go.
Here we go. What's gonna happen to my baby?
Well, as soon as he's well, we're gonna find a home for him.
Well, I have a home for him.
Joey, it takes a lot to be a parent.
Oh, do you have to be smart? Because I know I'm not smart.
Well, do you know what babies need? Food and clothing, and to go to school? Could you do all that for a baby?
No.
Well, that's okay. We'll find somebody who can.
I wish I was smart.
Hi, Wayne.
Hello, Edna. What brings you here?
Oh, Deacon Atkins' kidneys. Well, they're acting up again. I haven't seen you since Christmas Eve.
I know I've been other places.
So what brings you here? Nobody's sick, I hope.
No, Joey found a baby in the church. We're here visiting it.
Oh, my. Miracles just keep happening. You must meet the new pastor. Well, it's not official yet, but I think it will be. Do you know, in 1 week, he has almost doubled the charity fund?
That's so?
Yeah, when it comes to fundraising, I bet you he could talk the whiskers off a cat. Money sticks to him like glue. Yeah, that Pastor Charles is something else.
Pastor Charles, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You know, Edna, maybe we will drop in.
Oh, good.
Wayne, why do we have to walk?
Because we couldn't find a parking place.
7, huh? You're right on time.
I have 10. How can I get to 10?
An angel of the Lord visited us right here. It happened in this hallowed place, and a feather dropped from that dove. And I did not pick up that feather.
That's my feather.
No, the hand of God picked up that feather and handed it to me. And as Jesus said to Peter,
Oh, no, it's him.
You are the rock.
Come on, Joey.
And on
Let's
this
go.
rock I shall
I'm
build
listening.
my church.
Go, Joey.
I say to you, this is the feather of God, and on it I shall build mine. Yes, amen. Hallelujah, brothers and sisters.
What are we leaving for, Wayne?
Because we don't belong in there.
Wayne.
Hey, there you are. Where'd you go? Wayne, it's the angel.
She's not an angel.
You know I am.
I don't know what you are. Maybe a magician. Probably a con artist like... Meet me in the truck, Joey.
Okay, bye.
I don't know what happened in there Christmas Eve. Some sort of mass hysteria. Maybe a special effects show.
Don't talk yourself out of a miracle, Wayne. The presence of God was in the church that night.
Have you been in there today? I didn't know God was in the t-shirt business now.
He's not.
Well, somebody is. And if that's what a miracle's all about, then I'm not interested in God.
What you're not interested in is this religion created by Charles to take advantage of a lot of vulnerable people right now. It's been going on for centuries. People trying to explain the unexplainable and giving their souls over to someone who claims to speak for God.
Well, if that has your boss upset, then why are you out here? The man inside is your con artist.
He's also your brother.
Yeah, he is. And I put a lot of time and space between him and us. And there's no way you could have known that. Unless you are an angel.
Yes.
So there really is a God. And he knows what I used to do.
Yes, he does.
So what if I choose not to believe in him?
Well, that's certainly your choice, but it's not going to make him go away. God is real, Wayne, and the miracle is real. And God wants the people of this church to know the difference between the truth you all saw and the myth that has replaced it.
Well, what can I do? It's my brother. I can't fight him.
You're the only one who can.
Joey? Did you...
I had a message from the Lord last night. A powerful, fearful visitation from the angel herself, sent by God to this very place not 1 week ago. But she was not the vision of glory or of Christmas love this time, however, my brothers and sisters. No! She had a terrible aspect upon her face as she hovered over my bed, her great wings trembling. For she had a fearful message. God is not pleased. God has told me that he does not want this holy relic, this consecrated feather relegated to a glass case. No! He has other plans. For this feather is not just a feather, but the very finger of God himself. So, my sweet brothers and sisters, we are being led to a time of healing. This feather is God's Christmas gift. And all those who believe shall be healed by it. So, my friends, there's going to be a healing service tonight, a glorious night of healing. Let this
there you
sacred
are.
token of God's
Come on,
power
Joey.
heal the infirmities of every believer. The more you believe, the deeper your healing. The more you believe, the deeper your healing.
Joey, your baby's doing very, very well. It won't be long before he'll be healthy enough to go live with somebody who can give him a home.
Oh, that's good.
You know what that means, Joey. This little boy won't be here for you to take care of anymore.
Oh, but there'll be others who need your love, too.
Well, that's right. We'll be needing your help.
Well, I can't come, because I'm going to be real busy at home taking care of my baby.
Joey, you don't understand.
I do understand. I'm not stupid. At least I won't be after tonight.
Well, it's my brother. Come on in. I've been expecting you. Shake your hand, but I'm waiting for the disappearing ink to disappear. You want a drink?
I'm not going to stay that long. What are you doing here?
Hey, look, I'm just passing through. I had no idea you lived here. At least until I heard about the angel. Man, what a scam. I just couldn't resist. I hope you don't mind me jumping on your train, brother.
It's not my scam, and it's not my train.
So how many people you got on the payroll? Some effects guy, definitely, maybe two. Obviously some chick to play the angel, but what I don't get is, how come you haven't cashed out yet? What's your angle?
There is no angle. It really happened. And besides, I'm out of that life.
There are no bugs or recording devices in this flea bag cracker box, Wayne. Now, what's your angle?
I'm not kidding you. There's no con. There was an angel. A miracle really did happen here.
All those years, you were the ringer and I did the talking. Should have been the other way around. I almost believe you.
Look, I don't expect you to understand this, but I'm not going to let you take what happened to these people and turn it into something cheap.
Turn what into something cheap? There is no God. You know it and I know it. Now, don't get me wrong. I wish there was a God. Because, man, I could use one right now. But all I got is me. And that's what I believe in.
You believe in anything you want to, Charlie. As long as you believe this, too. If you don't pack up now, get out. Tonight, no healing service. I'm going to blow the whistle on you. I don't want to, but I'll tell the local police about that $20,000 that disappeared from the building fund in the church in Wisconsin.
Well, the whistle blows both ways, Wayne. They connect me, I connect you.
I didn't steal that money, you did.
That's the way you remember it. Hey, you were great at this and natural. You remember that night in Chillicothe, Missouri? You cried out in the back of the church, "Heal me, mister, I got a terrible disease." And you huffed and puffed your way up the aisle. Man, I could have sworn you were going to die on me right there. And the more I prayed, the sicker you got. I could have kicked you. But then all of a sudden, you slapped that look of absolute beatific heavenly glory onto that baby face of yours. Lord, what a haul we raked in that night. Whatever happened to the kid?
Your brother's name is Joey. He lives with me now.
My God. Could have sworn they would have put that poor, pathetic creature into a home somewhere.
Look, you finish your business here and then get out of town. And I mean it.
Well, that's right neighborly of you, brother.
You can't just walk away from him, Wayne.
He's got me, Monica. If I try and stop him, he's going to take me down, too. And I'm not saying I don't deserve it. But if I get put away, what happens to Joey?
God doesn't want you to lose Joey. But he also doesn't want your brother to rob these people of their money, or their trust, or their faith. And you have to have faith that if you've been chosen to do something, God has a very good reason for it.
I've got a good reason, too.
Think what you're doing, Wayne. God loves you. He came into that church on Christmas Eve to tell you so. He took away your disbelief. If you walk away from him now, you do so knowing exactly who it is that you're turning your back on. And if a man walks away from God, where else is there to go?
I don't know. I'm afraid I'm going to find out.
I'm happy, Wayne.
Good for you.
Well, I'm happy because tonight I'm going to be made smarter and we can have the baby. But we're going to have to think of a name for him.
Joey.
Well, I don't know about that, Wayne, because if we call him Joey and my name's Joey, how am I going to know who you're talking to?
Listen, we're not getting the baby, and nobody's going to make you smart.
Oh, yeah, he is. The man from the church is, because he does miracles from God.
No, he doesn't.
No, Wayne, you didn't see it. I saw it. His hand was bleeding, and then he touched it with the feather, and it was all gone.
It was a trick.
Well, how do you know that?
Because a long time ago, the man in the church and I, we used to trick people together.
He's your friend?
No, he's our brother.
He is?
Yeah, he's been gone a long time.
Well, he took my feather.
Charlie hadn't changed much. If it's not nailed down, it'll be in his pocket within an hour.
Well, you should take things that don't belong to you.
I know. That's why I left him and came back.
Take care of me.
Yeah, to take care of you.
Well, how come Charlie doesn't take care of me?
I don't know. He just couldn't, I guess.
Hey, Wayne, if you could, would you touch me with that feather and make me smarter?
You know I would.
Well, Charlie is my brother, too, so he gonna touch me with that feather and make me smarter.
You're missing the point, Joey. Charlie's a liar and a cheat. Just stay away from him.
But Wayne, he's my only chance to be smart.
You don't have a chance to be smart.
Yeah, I do.
Joey! Joey! Come back! Joey! I'm sorry!
Dr. Geller to delivery suite 4. Jackie, would you take a look at this?
Jackie, we have a problem.
Oh, no.
I'm not sure which way the church is, but the angel said, if you find the star, it'll show you the way. So all we gotta... There it is. Excuse me. Do you know my phone number? I know it has 2 7s in it, but I'm not sure about the other numbers. Maybe there's a 4? Do you have any milk? 'Cause babies need milk, even I know that.
Sure.
God bless you, my brothers and sisters. God bless you. Are you ready to be healed? Yes. Have you brought your faith with you tonight? Yes, sir. Is there a doubter in the room? No. Because if there's a doubter, we can't do anything. No. Are you all believers? Yes. Believers in the power of the feather? Yes. Believers in the power of the angel? Yes. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Will the ushers please bring forward the offering trays? O God of our fathers, God who gave us every good thing, the one who brought us here tonight, bless these poor offerings of the heart, these small tokens of the wealth that lies inside every grateful heart that has been touched by this life-giving miracle. God grant that every believer, every true believer, will receive healing tonight according to his faith. Amen. Amen.
No, 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 not according to faith.
Pastor, have you seen Joey?
In preparation for our service tonight,
No, Wayne, I haven't. Are you listening to this? He's taking away everything that's holy and blinding them with smoke. What have I done?
no matter what the ailment, you can be healed if you believe in the power of the feather.
Oh, God. Yes. Over here.
This way, over here. Me, Charlie, I'm next.
Who said that? Come on up here. Some people call me pastor or brother, but you can always call me Charlie.
Hey, Charlie. It's me.
Sorry, kid, I don't do diapers.
Well, I want to be smart like you, Charlie. And this baby here needs to get all the drugs out of him so I can take him home and take care of him. But first you gotta make me smart. Well, aren't you gonna touch me with the feather?
No, he's not. Sorry, Joey.
But he's my brother.
Joey?
You stole my feather. Yeah, on Christmas Eve, the dove dropped a feather, and I showed it to Charlie, and he took it.
Doesn't matter where I got it. Still the feather from the dove.
How would you know? You weren't even there.
What? Be careful, Wayne.
Is Pastor Charles really your brother?
I'm afraid he is, Deacon. But he's no pastor. He's a thief. He's a hustler, folks. I'm sorry I hadn't told you sooner, but I used to be just as bad as he is. And ever since the miracle, I've just been afraid God was going to come down and punish me. Guess this is the beginning of it.
Edna.
Don't you Edna me. Now you take off that robe before I take it off you. Man of the cloth, my butt.
So there was no miracle.
Oh, no, there was a miracle. I can't pretend it hasn't complicated things something awful. But there was an angel. I saw her. And I don't believe God sent her just so we could be at each other's throats.
Then what was it all for?
It was a Christmas present. It was a little glimpse into heaven. A gift from God for the faithful people of this church, whose roof may be leaky and whose organ may be ancient, but whose doors have always been open to the sick and the poor, the lost and the simple. But you took the gift and you let someone ruin it.
You worshipped a feather and an angel instead of God.
You sought out fame instead of the needy, and you embraced the loud arrogance of pride and became deaf to the tiny voice of a small baby in a manger. But the rest of you turned your backs on the truest love of all, and you exchanged the miracle for a lie.
Please, will you tell God that we're sorry?
You can tell him that yourself. That's what he was trying to tell you on Christmas Eve. He is listening.
God, if you're listening, can I have my feather back?
This feather won't make you any smarter, Joey.
Yeah. That's what Wayne said, too.
God doesn't care how smart you are. He cares about what's inside your heart. And the love you had in your heart gave this forgotten little baby the will to keep living. God has a plan for this baby, Joey, and for the family that is waiting for it. And you have a family, too.
I gotta do something. So, Charlie, guess what? You can have the feather back. I don't need it anymore.
Neither do I.
You've been faking the miracles for a long time, Charlie. What's it like to finally see the real thing, huh?
Yeah, I know. Me too.
All these years, I just didn't think about it. I didn't know that I was making up lies about somebody real. God help me.
He will. Just ask him.
Come on, Charlie. Let's go home.
That's what I call a miracle.
How come people only notice them at Christmas?
Well, we're working on that. We're working on that.
I love weddings. You know, when love is in the air, you can almost reach out and touch it.
Yeah, and sometimes it hits back.
Tess.
Well, not all love is as pure as ours, Miss Wings. Have you heard that expression that love is blind?
Mm-hmm.
Well, sometimes it's stupid, too.
Hi, I'm Gail H. Harper. Hi. And, well, this is my girlfriend, Dolores, but don't say anything to the bride because, well, I wouldn't want her to get jealous. Where is Wendy?
Well, the bride and groom have already gone up to the lodge to get ready for the ceremony.
Oh. Porter!
Sir.
I thought this was a day trip.
It is, but you would be surprised at the baggage that people carry around with them, especially the kind you can't see. And half the time it's filled with the past. And looking inside can be the most frightening thing that a person ever does.
Keep the change.
No, I think she is.
Well, looky here, Mark Mumford! Gail. How long's it been? What, 6 years? I can't believe you made it all the way from Tanzania?
Pakistan.
Right, some backward foreign place.
You're right. Excuse me 1 second.
Well, it's good to see you. We'll talk later. We used to be best friends in law school.
Yeah. I am here for the wedding.
Hello.
Montfort.
Mark Montford. Yes, welcome.
Thank you.
The train will be leaving in about 15 minutes.
Great.
Pakistan. He did come a long way.
Oh, he's not here just for the wedding. Mark is on a mission to correct a terrible wrong.
Ah, and that's where I come in.
You make sure he rights the right wrong. You understand me?
Gotcha.
There's Susan, the old girlfriend.
The one that got away.
He's on the wrong track already. When you walk down the road, heavy burden, heavy load, I will rise and I will walk with you. I'll walk with you till the sun don't even shine. Walk with you every time I tell you I'll walk with you. Believe me, I'll walk with you.
better now.
Oh. Good. Let's go.
Oh, hello. Welcome. Can I get your name?
Susan Duplain.
Great. Hors d'oeuvres and the bar are up ahead in the Sweetheart car. There's a band in the Cherish car, and there's a lounge right down at the very end in the Happy Ever After caboose.
Would not go through this for anybody other than Wendy.
Believe it or not, this is the wedding she always wanted. Trains, trees, and the lodge.
30-degree temperatures. Didn't you ever hear of a June wedding?
Hey! Does your mama know you have all of that? You save something for somebody else.
You know, it all started when I tripped on a roller skate at my uncle's house, sued his pants off, and now I am the #1 personal injury lawyer this side of the Mississippi.
That's great, Gail. I guess.
Oh, you're darn right it's great. I got ads running all over the tube. I got 30-second spots running in every major market in the Pacific Northwest.
Oh, look, there's George.
Oh.
Hey, how's this for my slogan? Call Gail H. Harper. It can't hurt any worse than this.
Well, thank you for that. So, is there a Mr. Susan?
No, I never met the right guy. Actually, I did, but he moved to the other side of the world. So, is there a Mrs. Mark?
No. My life's been mostly business for the last 6 years. I haven't been in a serious relationship in a long time.
Hey, cutie.
Lisa.
Hi.
Hey.
Still gorgeous as ever, I see.
Same to you.
Oh, yeah. Susie, you have to help me with this clip thing for my vest. I look like a hippopotamus.
Oh, you don't. You look great. You're going to be a beautiful maid of honor.
Excuse me. Do you know anything about computers?
I know a thing or two.
I'm having a terrible time with my computer. It has the itinerary and the guest list and everything on it. All of a sudden, I can't get into it.
Oh, let's sit down someplace and have a look.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's see what we got here.
I really appreciate this. I'm just no good with computers.
I'm just no good with computers. This is the first time I've had to take a test on one.
No, it's pretty simple. Just sit down. Type in your password. Go ahead, I won't look.
Wow.
Pretty impressive, huh? Okay, you want to take an exam, so type 3. And you want to take your first-year contract exam, right?
Right.
I'm not even ready for that test. Why are you taking it?
I just don't have anything better to do than study.
Oh. Well, maybe I can help you with that, too.
Hi. Doug Richards. Don't worry about the test. It's a breeze. I blew through it in about an hour.
No way.
Yeah, but I like tests.
You could be very valuable. Some girlfriends of mine are starting a study group. You guys want to be in it?
Sure.
I'll be in it. How you doing? Gail H. Harper.
Thank you. Isn't that amazing? I have to log the wedding gifts. What do you think I should call this?
Returnable.
Look at this. I practically got steam coming out of my mouth. We haven't even left the station yet. You know, by the time we get to the mountains, the cake is going to be frozen. So, you go to a lot of weddings up in Kathmandu?
Pakistan.
No, I want it. No, I want it up. Everybody else has their hair up. Oh. You did it. Thank you, Stephanie.
Like a Juliet sort of a thing goes around.
What are the odds of all the people from our study group getting married to each other?
Really bad if you think Wendy's gonna marry you.
Oh, and why is that?
We went on one date. She forgot your name.
Oh, like that never happened to you guys? Come on, Dougie. You're supposed to back me up here.
I've got a theory. Some people are just made for each other.
Yes.
that you and Susan never got married. But then, Wendy and I drifted apart, too.
So where is Doug?
What?
I've seen Lisa, but where's Doug?
You mean you didn't hear? You don't know?
What? But don't tell me they got divorced.
Doug's dead.
What?
Yeah, it was a real shock. He was... Lisa, you look terrific. How's work?
Oh, busy. My dad's law firm. What's the matter with you guys?
Lisa, I just heard about Doug.
Yeah. It's been 6 years, but, I guess not long enough. Excuse me.
Are you okay?
How'd it happen?
Doug committed suicide.
Suicide? Oh, man.
I am so sorry. I thought you knew.
Lisa found him in his dorm room. He hanged himself on graduation day, and she's never been the same since.
They never even got married?
You'd already left for that job in Europe. Didn't you get my letter?
Oh, I can't believe it.
Yeah, apparently he cheated his whole way through law school, and well, then he got caught.
We don't know that, Gail. But we do know that Doug was our friend. To Doug.
How am I supposed to sing happy songs about love and marriage with all this deception going on?
Looking at them like this, it's hard to believe.
Well, believe it, because evil is just around the next bend.
All aboard!
You okay?
Oh, I still can't believe it. He wasn't a cheater.
Well, he plagiarized his last exam and he got caught. What would you call it?
Oh, come on.
Let's not talk about it now. This is supposed to be a happy occasion.
Welcome.
Good evening.
Hello. Hello. Welcome. Go on inside. You can sit anywhere. It's not formal.
Is he? This is killing me.
His interviews are tough. He probably met someone and he'd unwind. Gail's available, though.
So, Wendy, babe, you, playing our song?
No, actually, I don't see Get Out of My Face, You Nightmarish Cretin, anywhere.
By Friday, you or Doug will have a job at the U.S. Attorney's Office.
No offense, Susie, but I really hope that Doug gets this. He's been wanting it so badly. And I'll get away from my dad's criminal practice, and we will live happily ever after on the Honey Bunny.
On what?
That's the boat that Doug's always dreamed of having.
Honey Bunny?
Yep. Calls me that sometimes. He names everything after me. His car is called Lisa.
Ooh, I'm not sure naming that old clunker after you is such a compliment.
Lisa.
Hey! What happened? Don't tell me. Tell me.
I got the job.
All right,
way to go. I'm sorry, Susan.
Don't. Nobody deserves it more than you, Doug. Not even me.
Okay, drinks are on me, but I can only afford beer, okay?
A toast to Doug Richards. May he rise from shaping the tastes of lowly law students to shaping the course of a nation.
Make him smile. Over here. This man I love with. Fluffy puppies, that's his style. This man I love with. He brings joy to every day. Our nights of love are filled with play. He is love in every way. I found my home.
Do you like to dance?
If you're asking, I'm dancing.
It must be nice to see everyone again.
Yeah. Some more than others.
So when was the last time you saw Susan?
Oh, guess a week before graduation. I was really proud of the way you handled that.
What?
I know how much you wanted that job.
When I interviewed for the job, they told me I was a contender, but I really was hoping I wouldn't get it. The problem with being a U.S. attorney is that you have to work in the U.S.
What do you mean?
Well, I was thinking since you're going to be working in Europe, maybe I should look into international law firms, too. Never mind. Forget it. I didn't say that. This is embarrassing.
No, it's just that, you know, I thought you wanted to be a judge. Don't you want to? No. Like, the truth is, I am not ready.
You know what? If we don't just end it, it'll get ugly. So let's just say it's over. And it was beautiful while it lasted. And I'll never forget you. And maybe someday. May I cut in? I've always wanted to say that.
Of course.
Oh, there's one left. I'm going to get this one. There's got to be one meatball left in this wilderness, and you are going to find it for me.
Boy. I mean, it's right there on the screen. Hi, I'm Gail H. Harper. I'm Gail. I say that. I'm Gail. And they still call up looking for a woman. It's no wonder these people get into accidents.
I heard there was a slip and a fall in the kitchen. I think it's whiplash.
Excuse me, won't you?
Oh, thank you. Mark and Susan sure do have a lot of chemistry, don't they?
Well, one chemical by itself can be harmless, but you mix them together and they can be deadly. So you keep your eye on them and someone who is not on the guest list.
You really ought to make that trip to Europe someday. This time I
Mark,
promise.
I've been nominated to the federal bench.
You did it? Congratulations. Next stop, Supreme Court.
Oh, thanks. I feel a little sad about it, though. Every break I got came from the job Doug was supposed to have.
No. They had to replace him with somebody. Susan, they couldn't have picked a better person.
Thanks. You always were my biggest fan.
I still am.
You must be the uninvited guest I've been expecting. I'm Monica.
I'm Andrew.
Angel of Death?
At your service. Sorry I'm late. I had to escort Mrs. Arnsdorf. She's 92, and she still wanted to hang around to see her great-great-granddaughter being born.
Hello, Mr. Halo. Where you been?
You know, here, there, everywhere.
Oh. Have you met Monica?
Oh, yeah. Tess tells me that you're the best.
She does?
Oh, yeah. She tells me about all of her trainees.
You do?
And how is my angel boy?
I'm good.
I want to tell you, you are looking good.
No, baby. You know that you're the one who looks good.
Come on, baby. We got work to do.
All right.
Yeah. I'm so glad to see you.
Good to see you, honey.
This song is for my friend Andy. Some say love, it is a river that drowns the tender reed. Some say love, it is a razor that leaves your soul to breathe. Some say love, it is a hunger, an endless aching need. But I say love, it is a flower, and you, the only seed. It's the heart afraid of breaking that never, never really learns to dance.
I'm Monica.
He was my fiancé. He was the greatest, sweetest, kindest, smartest guy. He killed himself. Did you know that?
I'm so sorry.
Everybody thinks that he cheated. You know, that's all they remember. That he was a cheater. But he wasn't. He was not.
Is that what Doug said in the note?
How'd you know about that note?
The note?
From Doug.
Yes, that's the one.
Yeah. Anyway, I keep it with me all the time. It's right here. It's the only thing I have left. You know, he could have gone all the way. He had the guts, he had the brains, he had the heart to go all the way to the Supreme Court.
Lisa.
Forgive me. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
There's no need to be sorry. You're a bit mussed up.
Lisa. Lisa, you okay?
I loved him so much. I really did.
Lisa, honey, come on. Let's go get you cleaned up.
I'm so thank you.
Come on.
afraid she's had a hard time.
She told me. This is a difficult letter to read. I suggest you skip to the 3rd paragraph.
I've lost more than my law degree and my job. I've lost my reputation. And worse, I've lost the only thing I know I was born to do. Be a fair and honest judge. How could you live with a man branded as a cheat? How could I live with you watching me grow more and more bitter? Just remember, I'm innocent. Computers don't lie, but somehow that one did. But I can't prove it. And I love you. Goodbye, Doug.
Doug was meant to be a judge, and he would have made a fine and good judge just as he was a fine and good man. But all that was stolen from him. Do you remember the final exam, Mark?
Yeah. That was the last time I saw Susan. What's the matter?
I don't know what I did. I pressed something wrong and it shut me out of the test.
Were you finished?
No. I had about a half an hour left on my time. This is my final. Half my grade depends on this. I'm gonna fail.
No, you're not. Reboot your terminal. I'll get you back in through the safeguards.
That's cheating.
Technically, maybe. Look, I can get you back in. What you put in the exam is up to you. I'm just giving you the chance. Nobody's gonna know.
Thank you so much. You don't know what this means to me.
You're all set. I gotta go pack. I leave in a couple hours. Drop me a line. Let me know how graduation goes.
Sure.
Is that all you can remember?
Yeah, it was a pretty messy way to say goodbye.
You felt guilty about not asking her to go to Europe with you.
Yeah,
Guilty enough to help her cheat.
wasn't cheating. Well, I mean, sort of. I'm not proud of it, but it's not like I gave her the answers.
You gave her something much worse, time and access to the computer system.
To finish her test, she had time left.
Running into her that day wasn't an accident, Mark. She knew you'd be there taking your test, feeling guilty about her and ready to be used.
What?
Remember what Doug's letter said? Computers don't lie. Think about it.
Thank you so much. You don't know what this means to me.
Okay. You're all set. I gotta go pack. I leave in a couple hours. Drop me a line. Let me know how graduation goes.
Sure.
didn't see that. How can I be seeing that now? What's going on here?
Mark, don't be afraid. I've been sent here to help you see the truth.
Sent here?
I'm an angel sent by God.
Are you crazy?
Doug didn't cheat. Susan used Doug's password to get back into his exam and insert plagiarized material that his professor was sure to catch.
That's ridiculous.
Doug had the job that Susan wanted, and she used you to take it away from him.
No way. She loved me. She wanted to marry me, and I hurt her.
That's what she wanted you to think. And when she was finished using you, she knew exactly how to scare you into running away and out of her life.
Lady, you could not be more wrong. And I don't know who you are, but this is nuts.
Your friend took his life because of her. God just wants you to see how dangerous Susan is.
I want you to back off and stay away from me. This wedding's over. I got a train to catch.
All these years, Mark has been blaming himself for hurting Susan when it was Susan who hurt him. I hope I can get through to him.
Well, you better. His life depends on it.
I've been looking for you.
Doug killed himself because somebody got into the computer and altered his test.
Who told you that?
I was there, Susan, remember? I helped you do it. He was our friend. He was my best friend.
I'm so sorry.
Oh.
I had no idea he would do something like that. Oh, Mark, please. I was desperate. I felt like my whole life was falling apart. The job. You. I was feeling like I was starting to lose everything that was important in my life. I don't know, I guess I just went crazy. When I found out that Doug, I almost followed in Doug's footsteps. When I realized that I was the cause of his death, I didn't want to go on. Oh, Mark. Please. Oh, please. Please forgive me. I can't.
Susan, it's okay.
Monica. Listen, I handled a near miss a couple of weeks ago, and I found out something that might make all this a lot easier for you.
I'm doing just fine by myself, thank you.
But did we get off on the wrong track here? Look, I'm just trying to help you. And, you know, my first couple of years as a caseworker were pretty rough, too.
I may be a rookie, but I'm certainly not incompetent. Tess.
Don't you test me. Andy is my friend.
Obviously.
Oh, is that it? You thought you were the only angel in the universe?
No, I didn't.
You know I love you. And you know I'm proud of you. And I love Andy, too. Love is like air. There's plenty of it to go around for everybody.
I know that. But Andrew keeps telling me how to handle my assignments.
Sweetheart, we're all on the same team, trying to win the game together. And don't you forget who's calling the plays for all of us.
Andrew, I just wanted to say that my pride got the best of me, and I apologize.
That's okay. You know, Tess taught me a whole lot about pride, too. So. But I can help you. And so can he. Just go ask him about his most recent case, and I'll do the rest.
Hello, Gail. Been looking everywhere for you.
You have?
How utterly enlightening.
And you know me, that's just the way I handle things. It's a gift.
Mark.
I'm busy.
Susan? Susan! Oh, my. How are you? Mwah! How are you? Huh?
Do I know you?
No. We have so many friends in common. We should catch up. Over here, maybe. Come on. Excuse us.
Gail, why don't you tell Mark the story you just told me?
I just told that story.
Oh, but you tell it so well.
Oh, okay. This is all strictly confidential, of course, so don't tell anybody. Case I'm handling now. Brilliant lawyer, a nominee for the federal bench. He's locked for the job. Then he gets caught up in some kind of a weird scandal. It's a spotless record, yet he is totally discredited. So, tries to kill himself by driving down a residential street at 120 miles an hour and slamming into a tree. Future judge doesn't quite make it. And his latest mailing address is Vegetable City.
When did this happen?
A couple of weeks ago. So anyway, this guy, he's...
Are you sure it was the federal bench?
Yeah, I am. But the story's not about him, it's about me. So now here is the interesting part. My client,
Another life ruined. So it wasn't just a one-time thing with Susan, Mark.
You weren't the first choice for that appointment, were you? The first choice is having to get his reputation ruined. I want some answers.
He was crooked.
Like Doug was crooked? You've been manipulating people your whole life to get what you want, Susan.
What do you care how I get there? The important thing is once I'm there, there's plenty for both of us. Think about it.
Lisa?
I lost it.
Lost what?
A letter. Doug wrote me a letter. You know, I just don't understand what happened. I mean, I know he was devastated, but why didn't he come to me? Could have handled it together. We could have handled anything together. But he didn't come to me. He just ended everything. Not just his life, but our life.
What are you talking about? You moved on? You've got your law practice?
There is no law practice. I didn't even take the bar. I couldn't.
You don't run your father's firm?
I'm secretary, Mark. I run for coffee.
Oh, Lisa. There's a lot of people who care about you, Lisa, including me. And I know how much Doug loved you. And how devastated he would be if he saw you like this. Be right back, okay?
Do you believe me now?
Where did you come from?
If you won't listen to an angel, then listen to Lisa. She's living proof of the nightmare caused by Susan.
An angel. You weren't kidding. Why did an angel stop Doug from killing himself? Huh? Why didn't an angel stop me from killing Doug?
Mark, you didn't kill Doug.
I helped Susan do this. I helped her destroy Doug's life, and Lisa's in the process. I'm just as guilty as she is.
No, the only thing you're guilty of is trusting someone who didn't deserve it. Human beings have the power to make choices. And some of the worst choices are made in darkness. You made one there. So did Doug.
I wrote him letters. All these years, I wrote him letters. From England, Germany, Tashkent, Pakistan. I sent him to his parents. I never figured he'd write back. I was always traveling. I wrote about such stupid stuff. Weather was bad. Work is good. How are the Mariners doing? But it just felt good to know that I was sitting alone the other side of the world, talking to my best friend. Except I wasn't.
He was closer than you knew. You have a responsibility now to Doug, you know. And to all the lives this woman could destroy should she remain a judge.
I don't know.
You came back today to right a wrong, didn't you?
Yeah. I came to finally do the right thing by Susan.
Well, you're here to do right by Doug, too, in more ways than you know. You know in your heart what the right choice to make is, Mark. Don't be blinded by what you've mistaken for love. Hi.
Hi.
We need to talk. I was crazy to think I could tempt Mr. Clean. You were always way too honorable. It's one of the things I loved about you. You're right, of course. I don't deserve the bench, and I won't take it. I will ask one favor of you. That you will allow me to back out quietly, so that I can save whatever reputation I have left.
Oh, is that right? What about Doug, huh? What about his reputation? Doug's disgrace killed him, Susan. Well, you know what? You're just gonna have to live with yours, and I'm gonna see to it. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Mark.
You know in your heart what the right choice to make is, Mark.
Mark! Please don't drop me.
Oh, horrible. Are you all right?
I'm fine. I'm just fine.
Just get in the front of the car and expect trouble when we get off.
Don't threaten me, you weak little man. I'm gonna bury you. You're gonna be back working at the gas station just like the day I met you. You'll never be anything because you don't have the guts.
I've got guts enough to make sure you don't get in a position of power again. That's enough. You were right.
So were you. Well, it's not going to be pretty, but the truth is out now and it'll stay out.
Can you help her?
When she's ready, there'll be an angel there for her.
She's not gonna go down easily.
No, not easily, but it will happen. Just be strong.
just wish the truth weren't too late for Doug. He was the best guy I knew.
You know, that's what I always said about you, Mark. God never created anything stronger than the power of real love. It lives forever. And you never know where it's going to come from next. Hi.
Hi.
You have a good heart, Mark. You should share it with someone who knows how to love.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All I said was hi.
That's enough.
Well, Miss Wings, did we learn anything here today?
Yes, I learned 3 things.
Oh my, this is a grand day. Go on.
If you want to be a judge, don't go around making up your own law.
That's one.
Don't go judging the angel of death until he's saved your halo.
Now that's the 2 I was thinking of. What's number 3?
If you really, really, really love somebody, always bring them back some meatballs from the wedding.
Miss Wings, I have trained you right. Don't.
Xin chào tất cả mọi người, mình là Chí và hôm nay mình sẽ giới thiệu cho các bạn cách tô cái bức tranh Superman và cái bức tông này nhé. Và mình cũng bắt đầu thôi. Đầu tiên thì mình sẽ tô Superman trước, và mình sẽ tô bằng màu đỏ nhé. Bắt đầu từ cánh tay của Superman. Và mình sẽ tô xuống chân này. Nó sẽ tô luôn phần tay bên này. Cũng mặt cũng vậy nha mọi người. Rồi. Tiếp theo thì mình sẽ tô màu xanh cho phần áo choàng của Superman. Ok, tiếp theo thì mình sẽ tô màu màu cam cho phần to tàu nhé. Đây có con tàu này. Đây. Mình sẽ tô mây luôn nha mọi người, mình sẽ tô màu xanh biển. Ok, vậy như vậy là mình đã hoàn thành xong cái bức tranh Superman này. Cảm ơn các bạn đã theo dõi, nhớ like và subscribe ủng hộ mình nhé. Cảm ơn mọi người rất nhiều.